one to break out, we shall see. Now Illuvium is a open land type of game, open universe, open, however you want to call it, and basically it looks pretty good. I mean, compared to a lot of other games. Now we know that the gaming crypto is definitely going to be one of the big top narratives, so regardless of the fact, they definitely have built a name for themselves and definitely have a lot to show for it. With that being said, I'm going to bring you over to the chart so that way we can go ahead and see exactly what I'm talking about now. I am looking at these candles on a day, and so that means that each candle is worth 1 day. Now we can see this type of trend line right here, or trend that I've drawn here, and basically this is representing a wedge. And normally what happens in wedges is, just like in real life, something gets wedged in between something and it's bound to just go one way or another. There's a lot of energy that's built up, right? Okay, so that's exactly what we're thinking right now, and it looks like it's starting to go in towards this wedge. But I wanted to show you guys this on each level. So I'm just going to take you to the very basics. Okay, coin market cap over here, and you can see that it's on this level right here that just looks like support all day. All right, and then if I take you over back to the charts, we can go over, and instead of looking at the day, we can even look at the 4-hour chart, and you can see that it's starting to go right in there. Now if we look at this, you can clearly see, plain as day. Okay, obviously you see like my lines that act as support and resistance, and then but the big black wedge big black wedge is the main thing, that like the trend that we're trying to follow, right? So you can see this come up and bounce off of this as support, come all the way up here, touch it, exactly touch it, and act as resistance. It comes back down. It doesn't exactly go back to the black line here, but it does fall support right here. It comes back up and tries to retest the top of this wedge. Now it breaks through this line. It comes down and it uses it as support. It breaks through this, comes down, doesn't fully touch this because there are I forget exactly what it is. Oh, like deviation. So there's going to be deviations. It doesn't matter what type of anything that you're doing. There's always a deviation. Maybe it's 0, but normally in data there's deviations. So it broke through this. It fell right on this line right here as support, which you can see clearly, plain as day, how many times it's come around this point and stopped right there. And it tried that wedge again. It tried that line, the black line again. It comes, it breaks out, uses it as support, and now we're hoping again that we do not break through the black line here. But you can see there's a little bit of deviation, so maybe we go slightly under it. You can see that we did do that on, which day was it? Well, we're on the 4 hours right now, but that was on Monday, December 11th. Which is today. Oh, I'm tripping right now. Okay, yeah, I definitely smoked. Yeah, we're on the 4 hours, so of course that's gonna look like that. But if we go back to the day, you can see where we came down today because of everything that's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum in the Asian market sessions last night for us. And it went down just a couple percent, and it messed with people's overall market, like their trading and everything like that when they were investing, and they got liquidated. So now Bitcoin and Ethereum are where they are now, and it's affecting other altcoins because they are coming out of those coins because of everything that's happening, right? So now we are right here, and we are retesting this. Now if we come back and we look at this week, I can even show you this on the week, right? Okay, so what I wanted to show you on the week was that I haven't drawn these lines specifically. I mean, I can show you right now so that way you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But okay, clearly this is a W, right? That's a W trend line. But what I really want to show you is these tops. Like you can see this top right here, this top right here, and this top right here, right? And you can clearly see this plain as day right here. Boom, it's going up like that, right? And then another one, look right here. I'm gonna draw another line here, and you can clear as day see that, right? boom, you can see that. Am I in the right spot where I'm supposed to be? Let me see. Yeah, so this is kind of like what I'm trying to see what it's going to do, because it keeps doing like one of these little things. So maybe this comes out of this. Either way, it doesn't matter, because we're looking for to trade this right over. I already have some of this in my long term, but if you're just looking for this for long term, even too, is definitely one to look at for the future. We believe it's going to keep going up. But if you're just looking to trade this, what's the next thing to break out? Well, clearly as day, these next tops are getting super high. So what you do is, like I said, look at the trend, see if it's going to come down, and if it breaks through that, then obviously you know it's going to keep coming down, so you're going to wait to enter. But clear as day, these tops are getting larger and larger, so it's coming out of this bottom, right? So the next one is probably going to be even higher up here. Who knows, you know? I don't know, you know, I don't have like a crystal ball or nothing like that, but you can see that it's clear as day where this thing is headed, right? All these types of things, and right now we're in that. So maybe it comes down even more, but maybe not. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that, and the reason why it probably didn't happen here was because of where we were in the markets and stuff like that. But now, since we've pretty much entered a bull market, I mean, who's to say that this won't come down and finally just use this as support? Okay, so I hope that helped you guys out a little bit. Definitely over like the short term and everything like that, look at it, see if it works for you. If not, cool. But I just wanted to point that out to you, so that way you can have an idea of what I'm looking at too. Hope you guys appreciated this. You can already see this starting to come down and deviate outside of this. Like I said, don't necessarily buy right now. Just wait for it to start building support like it always does, and then you can come in and get back in and build your position if you don't have a position built in this, right? So it looks like it's still coming down and retesting this line right here, as it did here and here, and it broke down a little bit, but then again, this is the wedge right here. So we shall see what this thing does, because we definitely don't want it to come back. Well, I mean, if you want it to come back down here, you're trying to buy a whole bunch, but like I said, we've kind of entered a bull market, so therefore these are the things that I'm looking at right now as some type of support and time for entry. Hope you guys appreciated it, and I will catch you in the next video.